Welcome to the kingdom of heaven. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, Christians today. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish or heedless, Jesus said. They that were foolish took their lamps, and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. All 10 had lamps, Bibles. David wrote, "Thy word is a lamp." Only 5 had oil, the Holy Spirit. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, "Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him." The coming of Christ, as announced by the first angel's message, was understood to be represented by the coming of the bridegroom. The widespread Reformation under the proclamation of his soon coming answered to the going forth of the virgins. In this parable, as in that of Matthew 24, 2 classes are represented. All had their lamps, the Bible, and by its light had gone forth to meet the bridegroom. But while they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. The latter class had received the grace of God, the regenerating, enlightening power of the Holy Spirit, which renders his word a lamp to the feet and a light to the path. In the fear of God, they had studied the Scriptures to learn the truth, and had earnestly sought for purity of heart and life. These had a personal experience, a faith in God and in his word, which could not be overthrown by disappointment and delay. Others took their lamps and took no oil with them. They had moved from impulse. Their fears had been excited by the solemn message, but they had depended upon the faith of their brethren, satisfied with the flickering light of good emotions, without a thorough understanding of the truth or a genuine work of grace in the heart. The others had gone forth to meet the Lord, full of hope of the prospect of immediate reward, but they were not prepared for delay and disappointment. When trials came, their faith failed, and their lights burned dim. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. By the tarrying of the bridegroom is represented the passing of time, when the Lord was expected, the disappointment, 1844, and the seeming delay. In this time of uncertainty, the interest of the superficial and half-hearted soon began to waver, and their efforts to relax. But those whose faith was based on the personal knowledge of the Bible had a rock beneath their feet, which the waves of disappointment could not wash away. They all slumbered and slept, one class in unconcern and abandonment of their faith, the other class patiently waiting till clearer light should be given. Yet, in the night of trial, the latter seemed to lose to some extent their zeal and devotion. The half-hearted and superficial could no longer lean upon the faith of their brethren. Each must stand or fall for himself. Why be shut out? Go buy oil for yourselves now. God bless you, friend.